Dear students, today here we are going to conduct the experiment called as OC and SC test. OC means open circuit test, SC means short circuit test. So using this test we are going to determine equivalent circuit parameters of transformer, followed by that voltage regulation and efficiency of single phase transformer. So in the exam the question will be like predetermination of single phase transformer characteristics using OC and AC test. Means here without connecting the load to the transformer we are going to determine the performance of single phase transformer. Performance in the sense efficiency and voltage regulation. Okay. Now let us see the components required to conduct OC and AC test. Right. So this is the single phase transformer. Here it is used in step down mode. Step down mode means here this is 150 volts and this is 230 volts. So to get 230 means entirely we need to include 0 volt connection till to 230. So if I do the connection to 0 volt and another wire for 230, then entire 230 full load voltage will be available to us. Similarly, on the secondary side, since we want to conduct the test on step down transformer, for that sake we are going to take only 50% of the 230 volts. That is, here one terminal is connected to 0 volt and another terminal is connected to 115 volts, means 50% tap setting. So for that sake we get 50% of the 230 volts, that is 50% means 115 volts, as for the secondary side, whereas for the primary side we are going to get 230 volts. And now these connections, they will be connected at the back of this panel, okay. And this is our 1 kVA transformer. So this is 1 kVA transformer where primary is set to 230 volts and secondary is set to 115 volts. Similarly, we are also going to make use of one auto transformer, that is single phase auto transformer or otherwise dimmer stat. We are going to make use of ammeter of the range 0 to 5 ampere. This we are using during SC test, because for SC test, that too for 1 kVA transformer, full load short circuit current will be 4.3. For that sake, for safer side we are taking the ammeter of the range 0 to 5 ampere, and this is digital voltmeter. This is digital ammeter. This digital ammeter we are using during OC test, and this analog ammeter we are using during SC test. Then similarly this is the wattmeter. So all these are the equipments required for the OC and SC test, and input supply will be taken from this board via this auto transformer, and from there all the connections will be connected. Okay. Now we will see the circuit diagram for open circuit test, followed by that short circuit test. So for the open circuit test, remember here we are using 1 kVA 230 bar 115 volts. So 230 means here primary is 230. So on this side we are having 230 and other side we are having 115. So primary side we have taken it as 115 volts, and always remember for open circuit test HV side is kept open. So for that sake here 230 is high voltage side, this will be kept open, and all the instruments they are connected on primary side. Primary means 115 volts. So let us see the connection flow diagram here. So here initially we are taking the power supply from the board, and that is given to the single phase auto transformer or dimmer stat. Followed by that, the connection from the dimmer stat, it is connected to ammeter, one terminal of the ammeter, and the other terminal of the ammeter is connected to the wattmeter. So this entire current coil and potential coil, whatever we have indicated, this is nothing but the digital wattmeter we are using here. So the one end of the ammeter, it is connected to terminal M, and the other terminal of the M and C are shorted, whereas L point of the wattmeter, it is connected to P1 of the transformer. Similarly, V point of the wattmeter, it is connected to the neutral of the dimmer stat, and similarly P2 is also connected to the V point of the wattmeter, and all together they are connected to neutral point of the dimmer stat, and across the dimmer stat we are going to connect one voltmeter, keeping HV side open. Now let us see the circuit diagram. After conducting the test for open circuit test by applying rated voltage, then we are going to move for short circuit test. So here, as I told you in the theory class, for short circuit test, the test what is that, LV side is shorted. So LV side means here 115 is the low voltage. For that sake we are going to short LV side, and rest of the instruments they are connected on the primary side. So everything, the connection remains same. Only thing is that LV we have to short it, and all the instruments they should be connected on primary side. That is, input is given to the auto transformer single phase, and from the auto transformer we are going to connect it to the ammeter. Ammeter other terminal is connected to M point of the wattmeter. M and C of the wattmeter they will be shorted using some flexible patch cord. Then from point L it is connected to P1 of the transformer. Similarly, V point of the wattmeter is connected to the neutral of the auto transformer. P2 is also connected to the neutral of the auto transformer, and across the auto transformer we are going to connect one voltmeter just to read the voltage, input voltage whatever we are applying to this transformer. And here important is secondary, we have to short it. Secondary, that to 115 volt using flexible patch cord. And here for the short circuit test you need to check the current, full load current. So full load current means 1 kV is the full load capacity of this transformer. So how much current I should inject? So 1 kV means 1000 divided by voltage is 230. 1 kV means 1000 divided by voltage is 230. So current will be 4.3 ampere. So I should allow 4.3 amps of the current to flow through, and for that particular current check what is the voltage, and this voltage will be VSC, this will be ISC, and now this wattmeter will give us copper loss WSC. But similarly in the OC test, here this will be no load voltage where we are applying full load, what is that, rated voltage. Rated voltage of this winding is 115. So primary is 115 means we should apply 115. So this will be V0. During that period of time, note down what is current, no load current I0. And now during this period of time, this wattmeter reads core loss or iron loss, which we call it as W0. So notations will be different for OC and notations will be different for AC test. Instruments will remain the same. Only the change what you are going to observe is ammeter. Here low range ammeter we are using for open circuit test, but whereas for short circuit test we are going to use 0 to 10 ampere range ammeter. Okay, and so this is all about circuit diagram explanation. Now let us see the connection diagram over here. So here initially we are going to conduct for open circuit test. So for open circuit test, as here we are having phase and neutral. So this phase and neutral is nothing but input power supply, which we are going to take it from this supply mains board. From there we are going to take it for auto transformer. So auto transformer, next terminal is connected to the ammeter. So now this is digital ammeter which we are using for open circuit test. So the other end of the ammeter, it is connected to M point of the wattmeter. Remember, this wattmeter during OC test will give us iron loss information or core loss information, and M and C are shorted. L point of the wattmeter, L means this point, it is connected to P1. P1 means to the transformer. So now this is my P1. Here in this case, this I have made as primary side. Even though here notation is S1, but now here HV is 230. So this I am going to keep it open, whereas this I am going to make to act as primary. For that sake, from the point L, we are going to connect it to P1. This is my P1 now. Then P2 is connected to V point or the neutral point. P2 is connected to neutral. Neutral means this connection goes to the neutral, other end of the auto transformer. Now V means this point. This is connected once again back to the neutral. Now our connections are over. Now we need to apply the rated voltage for open circuit test. And one more thing is, voltmeter should be connected across the auto transformer. So this is voltmeter which is connected across, this is voltmeter. It is connected across dimmerstat, single phase auto transformer. Now connections are done. For open circuit test, we should apply rated voltage. So rated voltage here is 115. So apply 115 volts by wearing this single phase auto transformer, which can be observed or read using this voltmeter. So we are going to apply 115 input voltage. Okay, so by the time we get rated voltage, which is 115, so stop at that point, then note down all the meter readings. So this is my open circuit voltage, that is V0 115, no load current I0, which is 0.46 ampere. Then this is wattmeter reading. It is going to give us iron loss or core loss information, noted as W0. So all these three readings we should note it down in the open circuit tabular column. This we should take it as V0 equal to 115, I0 is equal to 0.46 amps, W0 is equal to 0.33, 33 watts, not 0.33, it is 33 watts. Now open circuit test connection is, conduction part is completed. Now we will see the conduction part for short circuit test. So for short circuit test, always LV side should be shorted. So now here this is my 230 volts and this is 115 volts. So now here 115 is LV side. So for that sake, what we are doing is LV we are shorting it. LV we are going to short it. And whatever the earlier connections it is there for the open circuit test, so that we are going to shift it to the other primary side, which is on the 230 volts, and here LV is 115. So for that sake, 115 side volt side we are going to short it using some flexible patch cord, and input will be applied to the primary side. Primary means 230 volts. So all the instruments, they are connected on the primary side, keeping secondary LV short circuited. Okay, and now here we have to be careful that we should not apply rated voltage like in the case of OC test, because the other name for short circuit test is reduced test. Means as I told you, for the short circuit test we should apply full load rated current. So here it is 1 kVA, 1 kilovolt ampere, which means 1000 divided by input voltage is 230. So 1000 by 230 means 4.3 ampere. So I should allow 4.3, means whenever we allowed 4.3 ampere current to flow through this transformer, then it indicates it is carrying 100% full load condition load. Okay, and now you see here we should apply rated current only. So to get this 4.3 ampere rated current, only few volts is sufficient. It is not like 115 what we have seen in the OC test. Now let us see, just within 9 to 10 volts or within 15 volts itself we will be getting 4.3 full load current. For that sake, we call short circuit test as reduced voltage test. Let us see the conduction now. So now here we are going to apply full load current. Full load current means slowly we have to vary the voltmeter such that this is ammeter which will read 4.3. 4.3 means it should needle should rest on this position 4.3. So as soon as it is going to rest on 4.3, note down all the meter readings. So here you can see that this is my full load current ISC. Short circuit voltage VSC is simply 14 volts, whereas full load copper loss WSC is 69. So this is how by the time we get full load current, don't apply or don't increase further voltage. Just within 13 to 14 volts we have obtained rated current 4.3. For this reason we say short circuit test as reduced test voltage. So this is all about short circuit test. Now note down all the meter readings. So this is short circuit voltage VSC, this is short circuit current ISC, which is 4.3 rated current, and this is full load copper loss WSC. So this is all about short circuit test. And note down all these readings in the tabular column of short circuit test. And now using the values of open circuit test and short circuit test, whatever these readings we have noted down for OC and short circuit test, use all these results to calculate equivalent circuit parameters, all these calculations. Followed by that, make use of the same results with different formulas for efficiency and regulation. All these calculations you need to do it, and finally you have to do all these calculations for regulation efficiency. You need to plot the graph for power factor versus percentage regulation, and one more graph. This is fractional of full load versus efficiency. These graphs you will be getting only after doing all the calculations for efficiency and regulation. So this is all about open circuit and short circuit test, which is used to determine equivalent circuit parameters of single phase transformer, followed by that efficiency and voltage regulation calculation part. Okay. On completing the experiment, you need to bring the voltage back to 0 position by rotating this knob to 0 position. You can see here. Check just the voltage here. So as and when we rotate the knob in the anti-clockwise direction, voltage is 0. So this ensures that no power supply is flowing through the circuit. So after all the experiments you are going to complete it, bring the voltage to 0 position by rotating the knob here. After that you can disconnect the power supply. In the machines laboratory, whenever you are going to do any connections, you should show the connections for either staff or to the instructor. Unless you are getting verified the circuit, whatever you have rig up there, you are not supposed to do the conduction. Okay, fine.